Revelation 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that ye have but a short time. Shalom. All praise to Yahweh, Hashem Yahshua, Hashem Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of great milestone and rule well. And shalom to all the brothers out there doing the work of sincerity and truth. Yeah. The basically, this thing, this situation, this circumstances, lockdowns, this thing going round, Maxxines, this whole situation, Esau's not gonna let it go to waste. Because as far as for these elites, these guys have plans. These guys have things they want to get, and the mark is a key part of that. Obviously, that Maxxine as well is a part of that, because that's you're having that pushed out on a mass scale. So yeah, this this certification off the back of that Maxxine is also another part, because actually wasn't even yet. No, well, a good couple months back, when it was first mentioned, I can't remember what country. One country mentioned it, and it was kind of ballparked around. And they said, no, we'll do it internationally, but not domestically. But lo and behold, what's happened? Because why? It's the time short when that end phase. So everything, no circumstances being wasted. So in The Guardian, Boris Johnson backs domestic sea passports as pilot events are planned. Interim report on measure due on Monday, but trials already in pipeline for football matches later this month. Yeah, so the wider use, the kind of where it's going to be pushed out on a wider scale. The way it's going to be pushed out on a wider scale is like they'll talk about it more later, but they're already looking to implement it. And football games was definitely something they're gonna use it on concerts, festivals, all that kind of stuff. Because I remember when they said like it was gonna go ahead, everyone's kind of like, eh? But yeah, it's yeah, everyone said it was gonna go ahead. But then yeah, this will be why, because it's the same thing you got in the state of Israel. They had the main way. Well, they've been pushing the Maxxine hard, and they've basically just started opening up like festivals, cruise ships, those kinds of things, like concerts for people to go. But it's what you require your Maxxine certificate. So they've, and I remember when the news was kind of looking at it, it was saying like, oh look, they're doing a concert out there. It's all this that you've been missing. It's why, to get everyone to jump on that Maxxine, because these are the things that these people that in the world, this is what they live for. They live to go to the football games. It's like, man, in the UK, it's obviously the same in the States with American football, but in the UK, it's like the footy. There's men that live and die by this, man. They'll be talking about the football for fucking hours on end. And these guys have been watching the football with like empty stadiums for the last however long. They'll just be like, hey, fuck it. We want, you want to go back to watching the matches. Just do the thing. So Boris Johnson has given firm backing to the use of sea passports, with pilots for large events planned for this month, Johnson, who has faced criticism from his own party over the proposed use of C certification in small venues such as pubs and restaurants, has noticeably warmed to the idea in recent weeks. Government sources have suggested the certificates could be used by businesses as a way to relax social distancing measures inside venues. An interim report into the measure is due to be published on Monday, but local residents near Wembley have already been invited to apply for tickets to attend the FA Cup semi-final on the 18th of April. Fucking hell. Oh, okay, so that's where they're doing it. Yeah, FA Cup final, okay. So Brent Council said each attender had to return a negative lateral flow C19 test 24 hours before attending the game and show proof to gain entry. They also need to have a PCR home test after the event. PCR home test. Well, okay, whatever that is. Speaking on a visit to Middlesbrough, Johnson said a certificate could be a certificate could be used to prove a person was safe in a number of different ways, not just vaccination. He suggested businesses will welcome the idea when it comes to trying to make sure that we give maximum confidence to business and to customers here in the UK. There are three things: your immunity, whether you've had it before, so you've got natural antibodies. Anyway, whether you've been vaccinated, and then of course whether you've had a test. So these three things working together will, I think, be useful, he said. On Thursday, Keir Starmer expressed skepticism about the idea, saying the British instinct could be against him. What the hell does that mean? Oh, okay. Likely to oppose C passports. Ministers consult on the possibility of obliging people. Show proof of vaccine to access ground. Would not make any formal decision of studying. And I'm not going to present to the club. Why? Bruv, I don't know what the fuck that means. I guess he means people who just won't give a fuck. Okay. In an interview with the Daily Telegraph, he said he would not make any formal decision before studying government proposals and talked up the need for cross-party consensus. I think this is really difficult, and I'm not going to pretend there's a clear black and white yes, no, easy answer. On this is extremely difficult, Starmer said. But while he said the idea of vaccination certificates for international travel appeared inevitable, he suggested public opinion was likely to be against the idea of a domestic version. My instinct is, if we get the virus properly under control, the death rates are near zero, hospital admissions very, very low, that the British instinct in those circumstances will be against Maxxine passports, Starmer said. Well, his stance remains far from. Yeah, well, yeah. The thing is you got people resisting anyhow already, and especially like when you go outside of London, you're gonna have, because I remember it was one of the biggest. Was it like counter demonstration? I think it was for one of the BLM protests. You had guys coming from all over England, just to get in swingers with the police, essentially. So yeah, it's yeah, it's really, this thing's gonna be pushed out, and likely the pubs and restaurants and all that shit as well, they'll integrate whatever as well, but for the the football games, concerts, festivals, all that, they're gonna have it, and it's gonna push everyone towards that vaccine. So yeah, it's hey, that well, you know what that Maxxine's leading to, the mark of the beast, man. So yeah, it's that's where it's heading. It's not, it's not gonna let up. You can clearly see the way events are going. The throttle's out, the throttle's down, man. The gas is getting pushed down, and it's speeding forward, man. So you already know what time it is, man. You should already know what time it is. Time of the end. But yeah, I'll leave it there. Shalom, Yabashim Yashab Hashem Kalkatash Pakta. Shalom.